What up, chat? Oh shit, my mic's over here. What up, chat? How's it going? What's poppin'? You know, we are so back. We are so back. Chat client disconnected. Give me 1 second, guys. Huh. That's strange. StreamerBot doesn't want to connect to Twitch chat. That's really weird. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, no. So, today, more Elestrals Clash. Yeah. More Elestrals Clash. Probably some fire artifacts. Probably some more Blizz. So I have a daily for it. But yeah, just trying to climb. How's everyone doing today? Out in the land of chat. Yeah, why? Let me try and fix this real quick. If I can't fix it in like 3 seconds, then we'll just continue. Huh, okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna restart StreamerBot. Everything's gonna look funky here for like half a second. StreamerBot. It still says partially connected. Okay, so then Twitch logged in. Cool. Okay, there we go. It's not working. Great. Thank God. Okay. Let's get started then, yeah? Just get right into it. Why? Come on. Hey Teddy, how's it going? There we go. Alright, so we got a couple dailies to get through. We gotta do a frost deck and the solar deck. So I think we're gonna play a little bit of Blizz, and then we're gonna play a bit of solar artifact. I'm alright, you know. Woke up, had some coffee, did some laundry. You know how it is. I mean, like, if you have lichen form Morlith, you kind of have to keep. I'm gonna be honest. That's just too juicy to pass up. Grab. Heck yeah. And then we got Morlith. And then we pray. We get like 2 Cedar Soar. When we hit Cedar Soar. There you go. Now the only problem is that we don't have any back row to like back this up, but like, you know. Like what? They would have to draw like a 5, a natural 5, and Zeus to out this. And they wouldn't out both. Well, that's a start. The Lightsworn players hit a wolf, true. And rabbit. Well, there we go. I mean, like, okay. So we could probably, like, run out Scorpion. Scorpion, discard Bat. Hit the rabbit. Bat, summon back Lycan. Go Lycan. That's probably Shield. Oh, Tsunami. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six. Has the second rabbit. I mean, I think we kind of go. Well, there isn't a whole lot of room on the board to go for it. I think what we do here is like we ascend over this. We know they're on Tsunami. So then we add the water here. Just in case we hit the Asprowl. Nope. Okay. And we go to end phase. Big mistake. Didn't water enchant the puppy. I'm gonna siphon the one off the snowlet. This is a really gummy board state. I want Rise. Because I have Morlith, I have Astral. Like, yeah. Shield? Understandable. Just gives me more fuel. Like... He probably goes Necruff to attack and then attack over the Lycan form, pass. Full carries. Okay. I mean, yeah. Search for Hephaestus grab. Torch, equip to torch. Attack over the rabbit? Maybe? Maybe he grabs Lyre and switches the Cedar Soar? But then he can't enchant it with fire from the Underworld? Which is kind of strange. Okay, so 6 up to a torch up to his. Oh, okay. He equips it to the Necroff to get it to a 7. Okay, I see. I see the line. But you're still gonna be punished, bud. I'm sorry. So then he has the Ambro. Do I have enough? Do I have enough spirits for like Rise back? Oh yeah. Okay. 2. And then, yeah. I have enough. Let's use, like, a Morfrost spirit. And then use... 1, 2, 3. So then let's use a water. Big plays next turn. Big plays. So like what I spend Cryoblast. That's gonna do nothing for you. And then Torch dies, Morfrost dies. Oh yeah. And then Aspral is slightly bigger. And it lets you hit more. Oh yeah, and then we don't have enough for a Cedar Soar. But we hit the Blizz. It's a good beginner deck. Probably like wind aggro. You know, like the deck with like, you know, it plays like Sorlet, Champion of Aeolus, and Chrysor, and like the Pantera line. You know, that deck. That deck's probably pretty good. Because you're just like, yeah, no, I'm just going to hit you in the face. I think we just set the shield here. We're going to battle phase. We're going to hit over the full carries. For 2. Yeah, the Sorlet deck. And if you want to get spicy, you could add like the Windjin engine. And then base set Sorlet. And then just call Sorlet off of Windjin every time. Because then you're hitting 6 off of the Foretell instead of 3. And it helps your odds a lot. Better JD was milled. Well, I don't think that this is better JD, to be fair. It's more like, I'm trying to think of like an Edison era card that this is like, it's like, I don't even know. Like, Blizz is such an interesting card. Cause like, it's kinda. It's like if JD was like, oh yeah, no, you have to have Wolf on field. And then you tribute Wolf to summon JD if it's milled. It's almost like Trident. Kinda. Let's not do this. No, let's do like. Oh, okay. We're gonna use the last Frost Spirit there. So now this is a 6/8. I can get rid of 2 cards a turn. I can no longer use the shield that's face down, but I don't think that he's going to get to the point where he can attack me again. He's drawing 1 card a turn. Bro, no! That is extremely unfortunate. Can't even activate the tsunami. That's like a shield or something. And he's gonna shield back the Cedar Sword and then I lose. I guess. No, it's not shield? That's weird. Like, what do I instantaneously lose to? top deck shield and like top deck lavalith. How many shields has he gone through? One. Just the one. So it's fairly likely. That also does it. He's gonna attack it to the ass trap and I lose because of Necrom effect. No! Yeah, no, you got it. That's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Oh my god. Okay. So I've been like chugging this water all morning. Oh, and it's like an ad break for 1 minute. So I think what I'm gonna I have to pee. I'm gonna keep this stack. I have to pee. So I will be right back, and then hopefully by the time I'm back, the ad break is over. All right. So I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Beautiful. I'll just wait for the ad break to stop real quick. But yeah, no chat. Let's see here. 13 out of 15. So we got to play another game of Blizz, and then we can start on Solar. And then we still have to do weekly. We still have to win like 10 games. But that expires in like 5 days. So as long as I'm playing, I should be fine. Right? All right, we're back from the ads. Okay, so strange thing, right? I'm live on a lot of platforms. And one of them is YouTube Vertical, right? So same thing happened yesterday and today, but like at the start of the stream, I got this like huge spike in viewership. And then it just immediately fell off. Goes like all the way up to like 15 concurrent for like a minute. And then it just falls off, which is kind of weird. It's strange. But yeah, I don't know. All right, let's keep it moving. Oh, yeah, I could probably keep this. It's like what? I go Broomalinks, search mountains, set 2, swing. Oh, they're mulliganing. Yes. Harpoon. I think that they are on the same deck. No, they're on Bear Turbo. Oh no. That is horrifying. Especially with no Pandora's box. Yeah, that. So what if I play... Okay. So if they have Den in hand, this is disastrous. Oh, bot, you are so banned. I need to set up a so StreamerBot is like a really powerful tool, and it's what I'm using for the chat up there, and you know I have like a combined chat on my thing, right? Oh, did they just PTA me while I banned that bot? That's funny. That's fine. I lost my train of thought. You know, so I need it so that whenever I ban someone on Twitch or YouTube, StreamerBot plays a gunshot. Like, you know, like you're cocking back the sniper rifle and just Now, is this like Den Turbo? Or is this like... Oh no, this is Den Turbo. They just grabbed Hibernation. Oh no. Yep. Yep. Guys, we're about to get got. We're about to get got. What can I say? There's nothing that we can do. There isn't even like... Listen, if Pandora's Box was in the game, I'd probably main deck it. If I'm gonna like keep it a stack. But like... Hi Bear Nation, true, real. Dog, we're about to get bared on. Like, here comes the Majursa. Yup. Pop the 2 back row. I mean, I guess we kind of pass chain. So then they activate the Majursa effect, targeting the 2 back row. I chain Tsunami, right? So that Majursa is now switched to defense. They can't switch it back because you can only change them once per turn. I pop the shield. Now, if I draw a single more Frost right now, it's Jover. Wait, no. I have to draw, like, Lycan. Nope. Okay. I guess we just get it twisted, right? Or at least we attempt to. Because, like, what? What's the out? We can go. I mean, like, we kind of have to, like... I think that we save the Boreas for the next time that they drop an Ursa Den. I think we literally just have to get it twisted, hit Asprowl off the Snowlet, and then Blizz off the Asprowl. Like, we just have to. Nope. Nice. Love to see it. And then he probably has Don't Poke set. Man. I'm about to die. It's just one guy in grave versus like I have 1, 2. Okay, wait. If he doesn't have shield, I can go Boreas. Morlith, it becomes an 8. Crash. I take 1. And that outs the bear. But like... It's like, what, a 3 spirit play? And it gets outed by shield. Gets outed by shield, gets outed by Tsunami. And we hit the Cedar Sword! Hoggers. Do people even like say poggers anymore? Am I a boomer, chat? So now we out there bored. I'm taking one here. Don't poke. Bro. You know, we lose. We lose. I don't have an out to Den Turbo. Okay, let's switch it up. We're playing Solar Fire Artifact now. This is actually pretty good. Can't beat him, join him, true. We might play some Den Turbo later. Honestly, I was thinking about it, building it like IRL. Cause like, you know, cause I founded the Kickstarter, I have all the, you know, like the stellar versions of, you know, Don't Poke and, Ursa Den and all that. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy. It's a 2-card combo where you open Ursicle or, one of the 2 Hibernation or Ursa Den. You normal cast Ursicle. You search the one piece of the combo that you don't have. You cast Ursa Den. You then cast Hibernation, enchanting 2 Frost from your graveyard to the guy. And then you draw 1. And then you use Ursa Den to disenchant 4 to you know, to summon the Majursa. Ambro. Oh, he doesn't know about the Cryovern bug. Lamau. I'm eepy. I need more coffee. If this guy keeps playing how he's playing, I think we have it in the bag. Like what? So he doesn't have spider form. I mean Scorpio form. He milled an Asprowl. It's so funny that they turn, like, I don't play anymore, but I still follow it. It's so funny reading the new Jurat cards. It's like, oh, they just made it so that you have like 4 quick effect dark holes on your opponent's turn. It's so funny. I think we just enchant the 1. And then, go Hephaestus. Go grab Torch. Good. Not from Spirit deck, from Underworld. You gotta remember to do that, chat. The whole point of why you play full carries is because you get to use Torch for free. That's the whole point. You gotta remember to do that. Yo! Wait, oh, we're so back. We are so back. We are so back. Next turn, we're about to go crazy, chat. Watch. Next turn, we're about to go crazy. An harpoon. So like what, you search the snowlet? You hit over the small tuga? No, that's fine. That's fine. I have the Kinleo next turn. Yeah. Honestly, I think that I keep the torch around. No, I don't. I don't. The Hephaestus is more valuable. Because I can use the Kinleo to Nexus to it. And then, you know, use its effect. Now let's just hope they don't hit off the snowlet. That's all there is to do. We just pray they don't hit. Simply, they just will not hit. They will not hit. I have like a 9 spirit advantage on them. 10 spirit advantage. Dog, they hit. I'm pissed. Well, they won't hit again, right? There's no shot. There's no way that they hit again. Right? It's statistically improbable. Okay? Come on, bud. It's not that hard to resolve Asprowl. He simply won't hit. See? So now I get to shield him for his life savings. Okay, Ambro. Which is a choice in a Ballistrix deck. We cut Ambro like a long time ago. Like in the middle of Moonrise we cut Ambro, dude. Like... let's do a solar. And then a fire. And like... a water. Is this when you... he has to solar rune? So I can still cast like a solar rune with... okay. So then we go fire. Detach. We could... okay. No, we're fine. We're fine. Built Ryziel. I'm missing some URs. That's true. Dude, Photon is like the most unfocused pile of slop I have ever seen. I think we could like grab it. He doesn't have a guy. So we go digging. We grab Georgian's Jays. Yeah, I think we go combat and like just swing with the full carries. Galaxy, sometimes eyes, Photon, Tachyon, Cypher. If you cope, is totally a kid. Exactly. If you cope and if you squint. I'm still not risking it with the Kinleo. Easy. Okay, so that little synth that's in the background of this song is like the same pitch as my fire alarm. It keeps like jump scaring me. I'm trying to figure out like, okay, is it the song or is someone cooking downstairs and set off the fire alarm? It's literally the same pitch. Like, they can't just do that. That's true. Tachyon Transmigration is like one of the craziest cards I have ever read. Like, actually. That card is nuts. Right? Yeah, this hand's pretty good. I think we just go Tugert. We search Kinleo. And then we set 3 and pass. Surely they will not hurricane me for my life savings. Surely this won't be a clip, right? Surely not. They added skins to the coin? That's... that's some Hearthstone ass shit right there. Oh my god. No, I am going to give you the Georgian's Jays. I am hiring this small too good to stare at you like this. We don't really have a Nexus Bank. Avalanche. Oh no. Crazy Box Dice would go crazy. He just simply did not hit. Well, he did get a hit. It's just at the wrong time. Another avalanche? You're crazy, bro. No, he built the fucking lava lamp. No. He hit a cedar soar. It's unfortunate. Listen, at least he didn't hit an Asprowl. That would be catastrophic. But also, this is now a 6. And we have to get over a 6. Oh, that is diabolical. That is diabolical. However, I think I kind of have to like go with the Volcaries line. Because I don't have like an excess bank for the Kinleo. We go Hef. Which, by the way, I cannot wait for this month's Shattered Stars to come in. Because we get full art stained glass Hephaestus. And I need it. I need that shit in my life. Then we go Hef. We grab... Where's Torch? Torch. Torch to the Volcaries. Not here from here to the Volcaries. Remember, chat, you have to like manually do that. Which, I mean, honestly, with this kind of replacement effect is understandable. Like, I want Champ Whale on the top. Viscerus, you can stay down there. Like... So, like, what, one back row? I think, honestly, what we end up doing is we... Oh, he's ascending? Into the Blizz. Honestly, understandable. He's in a lose-lose situation, though. Like, if he pops the Volcaries, I still have a Nexus for the Kinleo, which he knows that I searched. If he pops the Hephaestus, I can still Nexus. Yeah. Which, I mean, I guess getting rid of the body is probably better. However, I'm about to Shield of Achilles you for your life savings. Put the money in the bag. Put the bird in the bag. I'm sorry. It just has to be this way. And then now we start getting it moving. The value train is at the station. Do you have PTA? Do you have shield? That might be a Gorgon's Gaze. Because I do this all the time. On the cast, I try and activate Gorgon's Gaze, but it isn't like on the field yet. It's still in limbo. So that's probably what he's doing right now. The Gorgon's Gaze. No. Oh wait, I'm stupid. It doesn't pop like everything. This is Pearl. So we had a response window for the Gorgons. So this isn't shield. I don't have to play around shield. May not just pull the shiny duo. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hurricane. What was the face down? Tsunami. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Dude, if they release Mitsurugi like unhit into Master Duel, that is going that's gonna be crazy. Like, I know they released Ryziel with the one guy hit to 2, but still, like, isn't like the big ritual guy that looks like a Dogmatica card, isn't he like a Kali Yuga or some shit? That's still disgusting. What? Dude, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Power creep has kind of gotten out of control. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just like, oh yeah, no, it's like, it's a board wipe, but then also it's a negate. Like, it's crazy. Okay, so what do we do? So I think, okay. Is this an end if you do? When you do you, I found a typo, guys. I found a typo. Okay, wait, hold up. Okay. Honestly, this is fine. I nexus back to the Festus. Target and destroy. And then I'm gonna normal cast out and attack rabbit. We're just trying to accrue card advantage. Yeah, no, like, the reason why is because every other, like, big deck is missing, you know, something, right? Like this deck, the Solar Artifact list, it's missing Cypermaul and Golden Fleece, you know? Like, you know, pigs, they just got hit with, 1 Hurricane. Den Turbo, they're missing the base set Ignector and Helios's Chariot Ride. But like Blizz, you can literally just play Blizz straight up. But no, Ghost Type, how's it going, boss? How we doing? Yeah. Also, like, Blizz is one of those decks where you can climb the ladder very quickly if you just get lucky enough. Like, on day 1, I ran into the same guy on ladder twice in a row, and both times I went first, and both times I went Lycan Form, normal cast Morolith, mill 5 hit Cedar Soar, they instantly scoop. It was so funny. I didn't stream it, but it was so funny. This is a hand of all time. I kind of have to mulligan this, even though we drew both lits, and that's so funny. Like, because we're going first, we kind of have to. Oh, he comes back. He comes back. He wants to be here. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna tell Lavalith no, dude. Like, if he wants to be here, he can be here. You know, honestly, I kind of want altar. I kind of want altar. That's understandable. Like, I've been playing a lot of this solar fire artifact list, and it's been pretty fun. Like, it's very, like, engaging. You know, like, every turn of the game, it's not, like, you know, set in stone what you do. Oh, no. Okay. That is scary. That's horrifying. Right. So what the fuck do we do about that? Okay. So honestly, I think we just run this. We have to play every single card in defense, because I cannot let this resolve. Yeah, Whales is pretty big. Spiders is pretty big. Den Turbo is really scary, especially with no Pandora's Box. Like, I got absolutely clobbered by it, like, first game of the stream. I think I swap his guy. Because then he can't just use it as removal. And now I'm sitting on 2/5 defense guys. Yeah, Den Turbo is a scary deck. Like, you just have to open, like, you know, the Earth's Coat or the Narpoon. Or, I mean, and Den or Hibernation, and you're, like, off to the races. It's extremely scary. I think we just, like, re-enchant the rabbit. Now time to see if the guy is stream sniping. This is like the most obvious bait of all time. But like, if he falls for it, you know, he falls for it. How many cards in deck? 28. 28. So then I will draw first. If we just sit here. want to bait him into using the hydrate to crash. Oh, are you gonna do it? Yeah. One of you and like one of you. And now the rabbit is big. So I think we go like this, search Hephaestus. Organs, that's fine. On the plucky. Okay. I'll take it, I guess. Hephaestus. We're just gonna enchant the 2 because we don't have the Kinleo. Gonna use 1 to grab torch. Not from Spirit Deck, from Underworld onto the Volcaries. Change attack. Yeah, let's just run in the rabbit. Like, what's the worst that could happen? And then if he tries to, like, shield the Volcaries, I can Altar of Stars, pay off the torch, and then Nexus the spirit from the Volcaries to the Hephaestus. No shield? It's probably like... I don't see why they wouldn't Tsunami here. So what is that back row? Is it Altar? Does he have an Altar set and that's why, you know, it's giving him a response window? Yeah. Okay. So now we can go Smoltuga search. I think we'll just change everything to defense anyway, because I don't want him to crash into something and get the Twindra. That's really like the exact opposite of what I want. Thanks for the follow, Ghost Type. Appreciate it. Have a good time at work. I guess so we grab the Kinleo. And then next turn we ascend over like the Smoltuka with the Kinleo with a fire. And then we Nexus. From like, I guess the torch to the Volcaries. Earthquake. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Bring out the Nemi Sail to heal. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Okay. So now we go Kinleo. Kinleo effect. We nexus from here to here. Confirm. And then we pop the Hydrake. And then we go Liar, enchant the Plucky. We heal a Solar. And we change all the guys to attack. I think we just set this shield here. Then we go battle phase. Plucky over the Nemi Sail. We got ads in a minute, guys. You don't want to see the ads. Sub or use the ad blocker. I don't really care. So let's do an altar. Let's pay green. So let me nexus this to the Kinleo. And then we're gonna change the position of the Nemi Sail. So then even if he has Scythe, which would boost it by 3, it's still a 4. Necklace. Understandable. That is a very expensive Argo, friend. Altar already resolved. Okay, I see what he's doing. He didn't use the altar effect to change his Nemi Sail to attack, I guess. There we go. 7-2. 7-2 with this deck. That's pretty good, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is pretty good. Honestly, let's just like run out a rabbit. And then let's grab a shield. Because then we're not gonna set the Argo this turn. Because we don't have any artifacts that boost defense. But having 2 different back row for the rabbit is pretty good. I would go down in spirits to make them not heal 3. But they don't have any spirits in Underworld, so why would they do that? Is it just like to have a guy? I guess? I don't know. Alright, let's develop a Vulcaries. And then we're only putting the 1 fire on there because it's not really guaranteed that we're going to draw the Kinleo. Where is my torch? Where'd the torch? Am I blind? Torch. Here we go. It was hiding. Let me just put that over there. I think that, like... Do we switch the rabbit to attack? I think we switch the rabbit to attack. It might be on, like, Water Reanimator or something. Water Nexus, maybe? Understandable. Georgian's shield. I'll grab the Heliolith. And then the Gorgons. Going to ascend into Lakagon. Holy. Okay. And then you still have the 1 from the tsunami. So then you can pop a card. But I have the Gorgons anyway. Sorry. Sorry. Are you gonna pass? End phase? Okay. You know, I'm sorry, bud. Like, you're about to get your shit rocked. Yep. Understandable. I mean, like, he knew it was coming. Like, when you foretell, you reveal the cards to your opponent. He knew that I put the Heliolith on the top of my deck. Like, what did he expect? This Smoltuka. Oh, this is a banger. Because I can smell Tuga for the full carries. If he runs out of guy, I can Vis run over and start getting an advantage of that. Oh my god. This hand is a banger. Small Tugert. Love this little guy. 10 out of 10. So now we have the Volcaries. So we don't really have like a Nexus Bank. Like we can Argo onto something, but like that isn't the most reliable. I'd rather have the Volcaries. And then we have Heliolith. Yeah. This hand is a banger ass, baller ass hand, as Mr. Joseph Rothschild would say. Banger ass, baller ass hand. Ooh. Are we on Den Turbo mayhaps? Den Turbo, just a smidge. Nog. Man, I wish that Cyprimal and Golden Fleece were in the game. This deck would be so cool. Because you don't have to properly enchant the Fleece. You don't have to properly enchant the Fleece when you grab it from Cyprimal. So then that gives you a Fire Nexus Bank for your Kinleo. Honestly, I think we just run out the this. You run him out. Go battle phase. Hit over. Come on, let me do it. Let me do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Let me get the second Viscerus. And then if he does anything to threaten the guys, like, I just, you know, Gorgon's Gaze. I probably should have set the Argo. Oh. Well, that's bad. I think that we know that both of those back row are nothing-ish. Because otherwise he would have used them on the Vis. So I think it's pretty safe to go, like, a line similar to this, right? So we go Volcaries, we grab the Hephaestus, we grab the Torch, put that on a Viscerus. We don't have enough spots, though. We're gonna disenchant. Grab Torch. Not from Spirit deck, from Underworld. Onto the Vis. Man, if this was any other guy. And we will also foretell 3. The reason why I'm not heliolithing here is because, like, I don't want him to bounce it back and then get another chance at the effect to pop a back row. Shield? You're kidding me. That is unfortunate. Let's put altar on top. I really hope that he attacks into the Viscerus, because that would go crazy. Boltuga? Respectable. Respectable. But you know that I have fire. What, are you trying to play, like, burn? With necklace, that's still a 7. No, I really need to save the Argo for when the Lavalith attacks. Or even better, if he's scared of this being a shield, he doesn't attack this turn, and then I go Viscerus attack in. Yup. I'm gonna use like 1 from the Smeltuga and then like a solar. He also has bro. Well, I mean, I should have seen that coming after the poison tunic. Okay, so what do I need to do? So if I swap his stats, he goes down to a 4. I'm at a 5. He gets a necklace. I think I'm literally just gonna outplay him here. This is about to go crazy, chat. Watch this clip. Watch this clip. Scythe, shit. Oh, he didn't properly enchant it. The idiot. He was so embarrassed that he scooped. Easy. God, that was such a good outplay. Oh. Chat, that was peak Elestrals right there. Nice, Teddy. Good shit. That was a clip and a half. Holy. They poked the bear. What can I say? True and real. (9-2) with scrap. That's pretty good. Like 81% win rate. That's kind of crazy. Um, how long have we got? Okay, an hour and a half. Let's grab another one. Dude, this hand is so ass. Okay, okay, so I don't think this is like the worst thing in the world. If we keep this, we can back up the Kinlia with the Gorgon's Gaze, and we have a Nexus Bank target with Necklace of Harmonia. Technically. It isn't like the worst hand in the world, right? Kinda. So like Lunar's biggest thing was Champ Like a Void, and that got banned right before early access. And then Earth kind of is in a bad spot right now, right? Compared to everything else. I think we just go like, we run out of Champ C. Like, there are decks that can run Earth as like, you know, a sub element, but like there really isn't like a dedicated Earth Nexus deck like there was in like Moonrise and Daybreak and all that. Yeah, Rabbit Hunter Whale, let's go. Ugh. Swirl it. No, don't do that. That's scary. So now we just like Hephaestus. I need a coffee. PTA on it. So then we grab Hephaestus. Okay, so this is gonna be like kind of icky. Yeah, Thunder's also like, some people are running around with like Voltempest, some people are playing like Ankylosurge. But like, it's not really doing anything. Oh wait, I could like, okay. I'm gonna go grab a Liar. Liar. I'm gonna put a Liar on the Champsy. And then still hit him in the face. Oh, I forgot to set the altar. Shit. Oh well. Are you gonna pay out? He's gonna pay out. Jared Williams, we're playing Elestrals Clash. This is kind of a Elestrals is a indie card game made by A Drive, the Pokemon YouTuber. It's been out for like 3 years now, and just last. Oh, what's up, Wiki? How we doing? Long time no see. But yeah, no. Elestrals Clash is made by like A Drive, if you remember him. It's kind of like a mix of like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. It's really fun. So they don't. Do I care about the back row is the question. Do I care? So what could it... Well, I don't really have a choice. Okay. I think we have to kind of run out the Kinleo and pray that they don't have anything in the back row. Same here. Like, the past couple of years have been rough. Like, it literally has just been like something after something after something after something. Like, I still live in Northern Virginia, but I had to move to Woodbridge, so that's fun. And it's only like just in the past. Yeah, A Drive. He used to he still like collabs with like Shady Penguin. My locks, I chopped them off a couple months ago. Like after I moved, I was like, you know what? It's time for a new chapter. We're cutting off all the hair. So that isn't anything. So we Kindleo. We nexus from the Hephaestus to the Kinleo. We destroy the Ast Rabbit. I think we set the altar so we can like nexus back. Or if we want to, we could go onto there and then pop a guy on their turn. Wait, no, it's only if it triggers its nexus ability. It doesn't receive. Okay. Yeah, he does like collabs with Shady and stuff. Do we... An Elestral. I don't want to do that. So let's just like... set the Argo? Yeah. But yeah, no, I still live with my my 3 brothers. Which, you know, honestly, having them as roommates isn't the worst thing in the world. You know, they act... Now that they've, like, moved out of my mom's house, like, they actually clean and stuff, which is nice. Like, you know, I don't have to get after them about fucking doing the dishes and shit. We're about to do the dirtiest thing to this guy. You know, I think I just like this. Yeah. So then we nexus to the Hephaestus. And then we change the position of the Sorlet. And we just run it back. Like, we nexus from the Hephaestus onto the Kinleo. And we pop the Sorlet. With different spirits from what you choose. I vaguely remember, like, someone else having an issue like that. After this game, I can... Like, if you're not in the Elestrals Discord already, Teddy, I can look in the Clash bug testing stuff for you. Okay, so that baits out the back row. I think what we do... Yeah, there's an Elestrals Discord. I can grab the link for you in like half a second. Chose 3 fire. I got 1 wind and 2 thunder. That's really weird. Yeah. You know, like, the one thing that really, like, I don't know. The one chore, and it's not entirely, their fault, that I wish that, like, would get done more is, like, the trash. So, you know, we have, like, the big-ass trash bin with, like, you know, the wheels on it. And when we moved in, we used to have a recycling bin. Same size, you know, like the big ones with the lid and the wheels, right? And then, like, a week after we moved in, the HOA said, hey, we're changing, trash companies. So now, instead of having a big, you know, trash thing, you guys get, you know, a tiny little bucket for your recycling. And it is like literally the most annoying thing on the planet. And that's for like everyone on the street. He's trying to... Yeah, okay. So both die. He summons the Twindra. I just really don't want this guy getting to the Penterror. Because I don't think I have an out to a Penterror in this deck. I kind of have to let him. Okay, this is like probably the worst play that I'm gonna do in my entire life. Like, we're gonna equip the necklace to their Twindra. Yeah, no, like wait. How come that's a bug. Do I not have 2 solar? I don't have 2. I don't think I have an out. I don't think I have an out. Yeah, I think that's it. God. If I had 2 solar, that play was gonna be sick! So what was gonna happen is if I had 2 solar, I could play the Heliolith, right? The guy with the big shield. Bounce his guy. Necklace of Harmonia falls off because it's equipped to him. And then he can't cast it out again. Oh, that would have been like the nastiest play of all time. God. Anyway, I am fucking starving. So I'm going to take like 3 seconds, make myself like a sandwich downstairs, and then we'll be right back. All right. So everyone, go grab your fucking snacks, go grab your drinks, all that shit. Buckle in. I'll be right back. Wait, no, I almost forgot. I told Teddy that I'd grab the Elestrals Discord. Give me a second. Invite people. Where is copy link? Paste. Come on. That should be the Elestrals Discord. Did I grab the right link? I was about to like outplay that guy out of my mind. It's just I didn't manage my resources correctly. It's unfortunate. Anyway, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, chat, we're back. I got to show off the snack haul, of course. So, got myself another cup of coffee. Right? I got Arizona iced tea. Right? I got myself 2 peanut butter sandwiches and a whole bowl of Doritos. All right? Dude, I love... So, I used to drink a lot of soda. But now I've mostly cut it out. And I've replaced it like 90% with water and 10% with Arizona as like, you know, a little treat. But you know, we can just chill for a hot second. Everyone, you know, enjoy your snacks. Mm-hmm. Also, Wiki, if you don't want to be on like the vertical version of the stream, on my channel there's a what's it called? There's a like, you know, horizontal version of the stream at the same time. It's just whatever, you know, like your preferences. 1 liter of sparkling water and 1 lemon. Yeah, that honestly sounds good. Yeah. For me, it was like... So I have like lung problems, right? And that's just part of like my medical shit. And if I drank soda, when I would wake up in the morning, it would make it so that, like, I had a whole bunch of phlegm in my throat and I would just like cough into oblivion. And it was really hard to wake up. The other way around, yeah, use coffee a cup, so. Mm-hmm. Same. Like, I used to drink so much milk, but like, I had to cut it out. Like, the only little bit of milk that I get throughout the day is like just a hair bit in my coffee. But also, like, I don't want to switch over to like oat milk or coconut milk because I would be the only person in the house that would drink it, right? And also, we like do all of our shopping at Costco. So like, it wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, no, I'm buying like 1 thing of oat milk. I'd be buying like 17 things of oat milk. Do you want to know what's actually like underrated? Macadamia milk. I had it once and oh my god, it was so good. It has like a really strange sweetness to it that's like very, very, you know, pleasant. 6 gallons of coconut. True. 6 gallons of oat milk. 17 gallons of oat milk. Yeah, macadamia milk. They had it at Costco once, and my sister bought it because she was trying out non-dairies. And it, brother, it's like A plus, like top of A tier, bottom of S tier milks. You know, it was really good in like cereal. Like we had Frosted Flakes at the time, and it was really good in that. It was really good in coffee. It made good lattes. Like it was. The problem was it was fucking expensive. But like they had it at Costco. I don't know if they do anymore. But like it was good. "17 gallons of oat milk, but said to the tune of Ram Ranch." No, did you see that? Like, okay, someone did like a YouTube documentary on the guy who made Ram Ranch, and apparently he got like arrested. And it, like the story is so wild, like, bro. Okay, I don't think that the story is safe for Twitch. But if you look up Ram Ranch documentary on YouTube, you'll probably find it. Cause that shit is wild. This Saturday. So funny that you say this Saturday. Okay, wait, hold up. Let me see if I can find it. So I had actually requested off this Saturday because there's an Elestrals tournament. But I played in one this past weekend. And honestly, like, so the tournament starts at like 10. So, and then I have, okay, my work schedule is kind of goated. So I have convinced them that, you know, because I'm like indispensable, I had already had Sundays off. That was like my one day off when I got hired. And I gradually expanded it to Sunday, Monday are my days off. And now it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And then I requested off the Saturday before. So now for this next week I have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. Let me see if I can find it. Ram Ranch documentary. Yes, strange. I knew it was a strange documentary. Strange Eons, one of my favorite YouTubers and internet historians. Ram Ranch is better than Ram Ranch. Peak schedule? That's what I'm saying. And the only reason why I'm able to do this is because I am like the only employee at this fucking store that like does not call off regularly and like actually does their fucking job. Like to the letter of what Starbucks says. And like I feel like okay, so while I'm eating, let me spill y'all some Starbucks store tea. I'm not gonna tell you guys which store I work at, right? But the people in the know will know what store I work at, right? Based on the information that I've already said. Right? So I've worked at this store for 3 3/4 years. From the 9th to the 16th. Okay. Shoot me some details. I might, depending, because I'm kind of broke right now. I kind of just booked a flight and a hotel room for an Elestrals tournament in October. Right, so I'm a hair's bit broke. But my paycheck is this Friday. So I wouldn't be able to, like, go crazy. But, like, hang out for, like, a day I could probably do. But yeah, no, shoot me the details. So anyway, this store is fucked. Okay? So, I've worked here for, like, 3 3/4 years. Yeah, I'm still there. So 3 3/4 years, right? In that time, we have gone through 3 different store managers, right? Which, to Starbucks, that's a salaried position. Right? Now, mind you, I think in the district that my store is in, we are the only store who has had a store manager change. And we've had 3. Right? Okay, got you. But no. So, first store manager, I'm not going to use names. Store manager number 1, right? She's pretty cool. She definitely was like, was on Tumblr during the early 2000s type deal. And, we vibed a lot. We listened to the same music. The problem is that she played favorites, right? To the point where she would let, like, shift supervisors just sit in the back and not do anything when they would open, right? It was really bad. It got to the point where, 2 shift supervisors, were fucking in the back room. Like, and they just got caught, right? They were fucking in the back room, which is also, like, the break area for all the partners and all that. I did not like her shoelaces. She stole them from the president, but I did not like them. I did not like her. right? But she just so she finds out about these two partners fucking in the back room, right? And doesn't fire the two people involved at all. Not even like a written warning, not even like, they get written up, anything like that. Just, lets it happen, right? She wasn't there that shift, mind you. But like when she came back, she didn't do anything. Then corporate finds out that this happened, right? Somehow. She gets fired for it. I come into work one day, and like the second that I step in, the vibes are off. Like I know that something has happened. And I go into the back, and I see two people that I don't recognize. And I'm like, hi, how's it going? And they're like, oh, hi, are you Walker? And I'm like, yeah. And it's like, oh, well, we're going to be the interim store managers for the next month or so. Jackie has been let go. I'm like, oh. So anyway, one of those two people ended up being the next store manager. Store manager number 2. So about a month after he was like officially the store manager, right? Like it went from like interim to like he's the real deal. People look him up. So okay. So you know how there are names where it's like, here's the full version of the name, and then here's the nickname that name is pulled from? And it's like, how the fuck do you get from A to B? He had one of those names as his government name, and then one of those nicknames as the name that you would call him when you were at work, right? 2 completely different names. And we think that the reason why was because when we looked him up, it turns out that he was an ex-cop. But you want to know why he was an ex-cop? Because he caught a domestic violence charge and then got acquitted. But I mean, he was a cop at the time that he caught the charge. So what we're 90% sure happened was that he used his pull as a cop to get the charges dropped, and then he quit. And that was kind of the arrangement, right? So then we bring this up to the district manager, right? The person who is above the store manager. And she's like, no, he got acquitted. Though he was just like, accused of that. And we're like, okay, whatever. And everything kind of, the guy seems normal, right? Like, and he's at that store for like a year and a half, and I, start to actually like the guy. Like we're both into F1, like, he's into Legos, like, he seems like an actual relatable guy. You know what I mean? Like he, like seems like normal, if not like slightly autistic guy. Guy likes Legos. You know what I mean? Like, and then all of a sudden he gets transferred to a different store to help them at the drive-thru, right? Because like apparently our organization at our store was so good that like they needed to borrow him out to like a different district for a problem store. Okay, fine. And then one day, a new store manager shows up and is like, oh, I'm the new store manager now. And I'm like, okay, so what happened to Bill? And she's like, oh, he's still at that store. I'm just here until he's back. I'm like, okay. And she is the current store manager, right? Like, up until present day. So then, like, about a month-ish after she arrives, I walk into work, and one of my coworkers is like, Walker, we have to talk in the back. Walker, get your ass over here because I got some fucking tea. And I'm like, okay. So then, coworker pulls me into the back, pulls out their phone, and shows me a mugshot that is different from the guy's mugshot from the domestic violence charge. Now he has 2 mugshots. And I'm like, is that? And he's, yup. And it's like, that's a different yup. And they scroll down on their phone, and it says, yeah, no, arrested for charges including kidnapping. Like, dude, how? Like, it's crazy. This store is cursed. Like, and this time he got found guilty. Like, his court date already happened. He is in jail. Ex-cop, ex-marine, caught on kidnapping. He threw everything away. Like, shit's crazy out here, bro. Like, and now, mind you, right, I think this is like the wildest thing that has happened in our district ever, right? Like, the next wildest thing that I have heard of is like a store down the street, like, unionized, and that's it. It's crazy. Like, and like, the problem, right, is that from the time that I got hired till now, the entire store is almost Ship of Theseus itself. No, you're banned. Sorry, I'm also on Kick, and just like the bots, dude. The bots. Cause like, look, right. I realize that Kick is, owned by crypto gambling, stake.com, right? I totally realize that. However, kind of my goal with streaming on Kick is to get to the point where I can enroll in their like partner program and get paid to stream hourly, and then just never promote it. right? Like, just if I can get to that hourly streaming, I just turn on Kick. I don't look at chat. Um, you know, nothing like that. I just take in the hourly income from a crypto casino. I'd probably even like turn off ads if I could. So that like literally I'm just costing them like server space. You know, listen, we're trying. But yeah, no, like over the past 3.5 years, the store is like almost Ship of Theseus itself. Like, I think it's like me and like one other person are the people who have been there since like I got hired. Because it used to be three. And then one person they had to move, right? And shout outs to her. Like, such a good partner, such a good barista. But like literally, her parents sold their house and then moved into a much nicer house out in like, you know, Ashburn. Like, I mean, like, hey, you know, get that bag, right? Get the bag, get the bread. No, okay. I gotta give the biggest shout out to Mr. Tyler the Creator for putting out Don't Tap the Glass. Cause like literally that has turned into my my workout playlist. Like just that album. You throw it on and you do your workout until the album's over. And then like it's the exact it's like 30-ish minutes and you just go until the album's over and then you're done. And you can kind of like mentally keep track of like how far along you are if you know like once you like know the album list, right? Also that album is really good. Like it's not anything like, you know, crazy, but like it's something, you know, like just to move to. I think that like, you know, Tyler, you know, set out to, you know, make something like, you know, not that complicated, you know, not that deep, just, you know, a dance album. And he did exactly that, and it's a fucking banger. All right. I think that is about enough yapping. We've been yapping for like 30 minutes. I ate like a singular sandwich and drank a cup of coffee. Still have the second sandwich and all the Doritos. But, you know, we can snack on those while we play. You know, classic gamer move. But yeah, no, let's get back to it. Can you connect your kick to Stream Elements? I don't know. I hope you can. Oh, this is such a bad hand. No, get out. Okay, going second, this one might go crazy. Hold up. If they set up like any sort of permanent that's not an Elestral, like this hand goes crazy. Nobby. Okay. Little Nobbert. And that's it. I think we go set shield. Set Gorgons. Pass turn. You know, if you have like no Elestrals on board, it should just pass from main phase to end phase. This. Okay. Let's see here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Gorgons, the Nobbert. And when he tries to attack with the this, I'm gonna. Well, that'll do it. Let's do that and then expend a water. Cause like they're probably, if I had to guess, on like a splash of earth for the 3 vis. If I had to guess. Also, Viserys is probably harder to get over than Nobby. Asked Rabbit. Best card in the game. There we go. There we go. Hard ascend to the gator. Okay, yeah. I mean, like, sure? Question mark? I could go like, okay, this is gonna be. Yeah. I don't want to ascend. I want to just cast it. So it's -2. Please don't Gorgon's Gaze this. Please. I need this to go through. Well, it's already activated. I'm not gonna be able to cast using fire from my underworld, but that's fine. I'm probably gonna thunder. I can't. I don't have thunder. Unfortunate. Then we go Hephaestus effect. Oh wait, I could like Ambro back the thunder real quick. Let's put a solar under it. And then let's get back thunder, solar, fire. Set a card. Ambrosia, like, the craziest thing about Elestrals is that, like, Ambrosia is, like, a heal card, but it's, like, definitively the best card in the game. So then we are going to pay off the water. And then we're going to Nexus the thunder from the necklace. Oh, wait, no. That guy's going to bounce. That's odd. Man, that sucks. I think that special ascending from deck is a little bit bugged, yeah. Like I know that Cryovern doesn't work. I don't know about anything else. Okay, shield. Yeah. Cryovern is like definitely bugged. This is vexing. Or swing over. Honestly, I think that the play is doing something like this. Right, on open game state. Gorgons. And we ascend the Lavalith. And then we got Lavalith. Pop the back row. I forgot the Lavalith is just back row. PTA? That sucks. However, we can bait him. We can bait him. Wait, no, if he pays out for the PTA, then I'm just fucked. Dude, Doppelganger is crazy. So like depends on what deck you're playing for Cryovern. If you're playing like bears, there really isn't an alternative, because like it'd be too much investment into another element. You're hard ascending into okay. But like the closest thing to like, oh, I'm about to shield him for his life fucking savings, dude. This is juicy. But no, the closest engine to like the Cryovern is either like a Pentair line of like 3-1-1, or you play the pig package with like 3 Sorlet. Oh, it's unaffected by count. I'm stupid. Oh, I'm bad at the game. It's unaffected by counter runes. Yep. Yep. How many wins am I at for the week? 10. 5 more. I'm still at a pretty good win rate for scrap though. But yeah, it's either the Pentair package where you play like 3 Hydrake, 1 Twin Terror, 1 Pentair, or which you would need like 6 Wind Spirits for, or you could play the Sorlet Chrysor package, which like you could probably play like 3, maybe 4 Wind Spirits for that one. But like the reason why the Cryovern package is so good in Den Turbo is that it's still an element. So you don't need to like tech in like, you know, 4 Spirits. Yeah. See, like, that's the problem, right? I mean, like, trying to. He doesn't know. Is unaware. Gorgon's gaze on the rabbit. Let's set an Argo. Let's set a Tsunami. It's like, I don't know. I just get the feeling that they have, they definitely have, whatchamacallit. They have Hurricane. I know they have Hurricane. 2,000,000% they have Hurricane. Oh no. That is a problem. See, this is why we need Pandora's box in the game yesterday. This is unfortunate, chat. Kinda. Like, there's like an Eruption Burn style deck, but a lot of decks right now are playing fire, so it's not like the best, you know? So like, what is my out here? My out is I draw exactly Kinleo plus a Nexus Bank. Or Shield, I guess. We're gonna search Liar. Um, so it really depends. It really depends. Some players read, some players don't. Some players know like every card like the back of their hand. Other players are just like meh. Tsunami. Okay. Cool. Second Cryoling has hit the towers. Neither of them are going to ascend. Oh yeah, no, he is going to go. He's going to run into a rude awakening with this Majursa swing. Cryoling. Send a fire. Versicle. Send like a water, I guess. They're not swinging with the Majursa. I'm pissed. Yeah, 5 spirit. We have 5 attack, 1 spirit is kind of like the going rate for a premium attacker. I think I set Argo here to force them into the to force them to attack into the with the Majursa shield. Fuck. That is unfortunate. I wish that there was an artifact that like literally gave you no stats, but said this creature is unaffected by counter runes. I need to draw a big guy here. A big, large lad. Not a large guy. Unfortunately. I think I grabbed a small too, yeah. He did the thing. Get fucked. I mean, like, you had the read. You should have just not attacked. I think I win the game? Question mark? Yeah. Oh. If he, like, literally just did not attack with the Majursa, he won that game. Easily. Easily. But, like, at 2 spirits, kind of, what can you do? You know? Yeah, this is fine. Bro, we're getting Blizzstrixed. No. No. Dog. If I have attack 1 spirit, true. Let's just grab a small Tugert so we can grab the Kinleo. And let's pray. You know, turn 1 Blizz. If he's doing the Scorpio thing on the Astrabbit, that's fine. But also because you normal cast a Scorpio, that means he's not casting Broomalinx to search the Blizzard. which is a good thing. Very good thing. That's true. I mean, like, listen, some games it's just like that, you know? You're not gonna attack with the Blizz? SMH. Okay. Let's cast out the Smeltuga in defense. I'm gonna search for the Kinleo. Set the altar. So either A, he has to use the pop on the Smoltuga, and then he attacks in, or he uses the pop on a back row, and then he has to attack over with Blizz. And in that case, we're good. It's the Cedar Sword, but he can't cast the Cedar Sword because there's no room. You know, that's fine, bud. You don't have room. Can't cast it. Double, okay. And then, oh. Dog. Simulator moment. That's unfortunate. I think I have him in a checkmate situation on the Blizz here. Almost clicked the set rune there. That would have been disastrous. So just enchant one. And then Nexus. Yeah. I'm gonna search for not a torch because that would make it match, but a necklace. Stop stream sniping me. Get out of here. Hit the subscribe button and then close out the page. Stop peeking. I'm gonna have to expend 2, but that's fine. No, it's all good. It's all good. Hit the subscribe button. Right? Meow. Mandatory trigger. Come on, let me Let's do like a water and like I need 2 solar for that. So I guess we have to do an earth. And then this next turn we get to like cook. All back row. Easy. Is that a PTA? That's a PTA. That's fine. So here's what we're gonna do, right? We next this one over to the Hephaestus. And then we pop a guy. We then go Hephaestus. We grab Torch. Onto the full carries. Yeah, let's go battle phase. So, the Pandora's box tokens are kind of like the pity system for the Pandora's box, right? Once you get like 10, you can redeem it for the buddy that's on there. I think that they last until the next Pandora's box. So the current one's going for 2 weeks, and the one after I think is going to go for 2 weeks. And they last until that, right? So like basically you have them for like a month. And you can spend them on you know, whatever mate or whatever from that Pandora's box. This is unfortunate. Because now he just like crashes and then hits me in the face for 3. Yep. I think we ambrosia with Earth to get back like Thunder, Solar. And we're gonna go plucky. Plucky over the cedar soar. We're gonna set the Gorgon's Gaze. And they're on 3, which is not a whole lot. And unless they draw like Mountains of Boreas, which I don't even know if they're on. Yeah, I don't know if they have room. Because they're playing both Astrabbit and Ambrosia. I don't know if they have room for Mountains of Boreas. Let's see, I think I play out the attack rabbit. Gonna sculpt just a hair. Battle. Go rabbit. Rabbit. Oh yeah. We swap everything. Let me set one. Battle phase. Swing over the rabbit. Rabbit. We are getting there. I think that I siphon off of this and this. I do not let you have that. No, sir. Draw phase. Battle phase. Attack over with the plucky. And then GG's. $11-4. That's not bad. That is not a bad record at all. GG's. Good game. That turn 1 Blizz was rough, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, that had me scratching my head for like a hot second. You know, I think like with that board state, the necklace play was literally the necklace into altar play was the only one that got me out of that. I'm trying to think if there's, if I had put up like a 5 defender and then stalled you out for a turn, you didn't attack with the Blizz because you thought I had shield. In theory, I could have equipped an artifact and then Heliolith. Welcome back, Wiki. But that was like another out, but like those two were like the only outs in my deck. Yeah, this is good. Sue, shut the fuck up. How's it going, brother? How we doing? I do have ins. I do. It's real. I don't know what they are, but it's real. Do I want this? I guess I do. I'm living, but barely. I am living. The last couple of years have been rough. Molestation. Okay, so you switch your guy. You're about to get absolutely wrecked. Okay, and then we expend a fire. You know, like, it's literally, like, for the past, like, 4 years, it's been one, like, not 4, probably, like, 3. It has been one thing after another, and it just doesn't let up. No, Sue can see it. Y'all can beef right up here. Wait, no, Wiki's on, vertical. Wiki, hop over to the horizontal stream, and you'll be able to see Sue's chats right above my head. And you can tell him to fight you yourself. Thank you. Sue says, "Fuck you, Wiki," and I quote. "Fight me," and I quote. Then we swing. But yeah, no. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but like we're live on like 4 different platforms, dog. We're schmoovin'. We're making big money moves. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube horizontal. We're on YouTube vertical, and we're on Kick. Oh, this guy's about to get destroyed. Cargo. Let's do like... Wait, no. I don't want to do that. Let's do like this. And then we go to deck. Necklace of Harmonia. Big plays, big plays. No, okay, so you click on my profile, right? And then you go to the live tab. And there should be a stream there. Wait, up. I am stupid. I'm stupid. Let's set the Gorgon's Gaze. But no, Sue, have you ever heard of Elestrals? Have you heard of this game? It's kind of crazy. Where? I want to see y'all fighting. I want to see y'all fighting. I'll be doing like Wordle and shit. What the fuck? Okay, so Elestrals, right? Made by A-Drive, the Pokemon YouTuber. Launched like 3 years ago. This is their free client, Elestrals Clash, which just came out of closed beta. It just came out of closed beta. It's now in open beta. It's free on Steam. You want to know the best part, Sue? You know how, like, on MTG Arena, you gotta, like, use wildcards and shit? And, like, you know, that shit costs hella bread. Every single functional card in the game is free. The only thing you pay for is cosmetics. And all the cards released until the end of time are free. Let's do like a fire and a solar. But yeah, like that's kind of the reason why I backed this this game on Kickstarter, is because of the promise of, you know, all the functional cards are going to be free forever. Like that kind of model in a TCG is like actually insane. Wait, what? Do I not have enough solar? Shit. Okay. That's fine. Let's kill it. That's the second time that I've done that. Shield's fine. Oh wait, this guy's like top of the leaderboards. He's like plat. What? I didn't even notice that. Eddie. Eduardo. You hit over, yeah, okay. Which I mean is fine, I guess. Yeah, in case y'all were wondering, this is what the peak male form looks like. I love Eddie so much. He's such a good boy. Like, shout out my guy Edward, the GOAT. If we don't get Edward champion of Poseidon, because I know for a fact that A-Drive would not make a Eddie champion of Aphrodite. Because that, I'm going to keep it tall. That shit would be too funny, but it would be so, like, this is, you know, he wants this game to be marketable to kids, guys, you know? In case you guys didn't know, so in this game, right, all, these guys can come as, like, shiny, but it's called, stellar, right? And Eddie's stellar makes him white. So the community has kind of come to call it the Cum Eddie, right? He, you know, because he kind of looks like a sperm. Yeah, I think we take the Gorgons. So having an Eddie champion of yo, yes, Wiki over on the Twitch. Fuck them kids. That's right. Cum Eddie. Yes, that's real. Tell them how you really feel, Wiki. At Sue right now. I'm here to cause violence. So then what? You expend one. Tell Susume Bachi. Eat my... True! Real! Talk to him! With tongue. Yup. Yup. Correct. It's real. Yeah, and then you crash, I guess. But the next turn, I kill you with hammers. Okay. So what is that back row? So, like, okay. Did I already use both my liars? One liar? No. Okay. So, hypothetically. Okay, yeah. I think that's the play. Say less. Grab the liar. That's crazy. I want to save Astrabbit. Hit him in the face. You're gonna shield my Astrabbit? No! I mean, that's fine. Why does he have Ambro? Why? Come on. Foamy. Oh, that's perfect. Not. Okay. I'm gonna get a water. Put back, let's see, double solar. And let's put back a thunder. Oh, I forgot to put back earth. Man, that sucks. I'm bad at the game. Oh. Don't tell me that passed priority. We'll negate the foamy. Then we'll kill it. I'll cast a Viscerous from deck with a solar. 3 Visceri. 3 Pot of Greeds, no bear cards. That's true, that's real. I mean, listen, sometimes it just isn't your day. You know? Like... Another one? Man. If I draw an artifact right now. Okay, so I could still do this. Like what? Special cast from your deck. In defense position. So he could cast... Oh wait, I can... I am a genius. I'm a genius. That's 4. I still don't win this turn, but... You know... So even if he plays back down the foamy, he can't special cast another guy because he doesn't have enough spirits. And honestly, I don't think that there's a way that you can out this board with 1 spirit. Like, yeah, I like legitimately don't think that there's a way to out this board with just one spirit. Beat someone who's 3 tiers higher than me. Light work. No, that was pretty difficult. End the day at 12-4. That's pretty good, honestly. Like that's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. Ugh. Like what? We've been going for 4 hours. How long did I stream yesterday? How long was yesterday's stream? Beat someone at the same level as you? Yeah. I've been beating people at the same level as me all day. So like yesterday I streamed for like 3 hours. Today I streamed for almost 4 hours. We could probably like sit here for a couple minutes, get to around 4 hours. So right now we're at like 3:45. Oh, Hestia? Okay. So, where? Fire. Is Hestia in the client yet? Yeah. Okay. So it works like any other divine, right? Where when you cast it, and you know, you can enchant up to like 4. You can disenchant 2. To special cast a 1 spirit, Elestral, from your hand. With a fire spirit from your spirit deck. So you can't like misenchant it, right? It has to be with a fire spirit from your spirit deck. If your opponent controls the same number of Elestrals as you or more. So if they have 0 and you have 0, you can special cast. But you can't go like special cast onto a blank board, right? They have to have the same number or more as you. So like if you have 1 and they have 2, you can do it. But if you have 1, they have 1, then you can't. Wait, no. If both of you have the same number, you can. Yeah. I mean, Hestia's okay. It's alright. Hestia's going to be broken at some point. It's just not broken right now. Wait, let me see if I can show off the Come Eddie. Is Come Eddie in the game yet? Yeah, wait. Yeah, Come Eddie. Wait, do I have? I do, because I backed the Kickstarter. I have Come Eddie. Let's go. And then do I have Stellar Harpoon? Yeah. Do I have the alternate art hurricane? No, I don't. But you know, like all the functional cards. The Come Eddie. He looks like a fucking sperm. He is white. He is sperm shaped. Come. Come, Wiki. We were literally talking about this earlier. Yeah? We are literally talking about this earlier because, like, we have a Champ Galaxy, right? We need a Champ Eddie. We need another Eddie. Assault? That's crazy. But we want it to be Champ of Poseidon and not Champion of Aphrodite. Because the next set, one of the premier divines is Aphrodite. And doing a Stellar Eddie, Champion of Aphrodite, where Eddie looks like he's a sperm. That would kind of be crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be so funny. It'd be so funny. Oh, comedy. No, come Eddie. But yeah, no, like, Elestrals Clash is great. It's, like, glitchy, because it's still in, like, early access, but, like, it's still pretty good. Hephaestus is pretty good. Zeus is still pretty good. Demeter's still pretty good. But yeah, Sir Edward come. Yes. This is correct. But yeah, divines are kind of, like, Zeus and Demeter used to be, like, really good. Like, way back in the day. Like, I remember when, like, Zeus plus Cryoblast was like, yeah, no, you kill any one drop. That was crazy. Like, do they even have Hermes in the client yet? Yeah, Hermes is pretty good, but there isn't, all the stuff surrounding Hermes. Like, hold up. Give me, like, 2 seconds? When is cum dextry? What does that mean? What did you mean by this? Elestrals DB. Not the cards HQ. Events. The webcam from this last weekend. Window capture. And then let's select Elestrals DB. Transform. Fit to screen. And then underneath the window capture. Beautiful. Okay. So shoutouts Elestral DB. They compile the results of like all a compilation. That's crazy. No, they compile the deck lists of like, you know, top events, right? So let's see here. I know that someone was like up there with a Hermes pile. See, this is the deck that I want to play in like paper, right? Which I have built. It's just like, you know, -1 Scythe of Demeter. This looks more like Windburn Toolbox than anything. Where is her? Wait, no, I forgot. They added the feature where I can just search a card. Hermes. Yeah, see, like, maybe not like with the Fulgorics. Like, see, 33rd. This is kind of like a more standard Hermes pile, right? Like, look at all these cards that we're missing in Clash. We're missing Carry On. We're missing both Carry Offs. We're missing Spinosect and Hermes Trickery. But no, Hermes reads crazy. Like, when you cast this Hermes, you can enchant up to 3 wind to it. You can disenchant 2 from this Hermes to search your deck for a wind Elestral and then send it to the graveyard. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, no, I mean, like, there aren't a whole lot of glitches with the actual cards themselves right now. I think that the big one is the Cryoling Crowvern. And then I have no idea what happened to you earlier with the weird enchanting thing. But like that'll probably get sorted out at some point. But like yeah, this is a deck that I want to try at some point. Wait, no, I just want no card. 0 card. I want to search for any cards. Yes. But yeah, no, it definitely seems like. Wait, Nixamera got both 1st and 7th? That's fucking crazy. 2 Nixamera in the top 8. Is this one not even playing, like... Oh my god. This one isn't even playing Fallen Form. What? That's crazy. That's wild. 2 different Nixamera lists got top 8. That's unreal to me. That's unreal. Also, like, Thunder Nexus getting, like, top 16 is kind of wild. 2 Thunder Nexus. Like, are these guys on the same list? No, they're not. Unfortunate. But you know, like Frost is really good right now. Wind is really good right now. Just not like in client. Same. You can always play in all the webcam events. And like TCG player has cards. But I guess that like TCG player isn't in Europe for you. Yeah. I've heard a lot of people talking about how Elestrals is kind of hard to get a hold of in Europe. Which, I mean, to be fair, right? The cards are... Okay, card market has stuff good. Good. But, like, yeah, there are webcam events. There's one this Saturday. But, yeah, no, like... This is what I mean when, like... You know, this really isn't, like, a Nixamera deck. It's like a Frost deck, but, like... with just a Nixamera package in there. Like, these 5 cards could have been anything. But no, this deck was pretty cool. So, like, pure solar artifact. None of the fire stuff. Then you're playing whales. You're playing, like, stat swap turbo. been like Wind has been really, really good these past couple months. Like, people are jamming in like a Pantera line and a Sorlet line into the same deck, and they're just like, yeah. Like, people are even playing like base set Sorlet without the Windjin Tornadin in the same deck as the Champ Sorlet because it's a 5. And if you properly enchant it, it's also an Eddy. That's a 5. And Eddy's already a good card. See, they need to reprint Hydrake. I have Twindra. I have Penterror, because both of those have been promos. But Hydrake was only printed either like as a Stellar or as like a in a starter deck that's already sold out. And I don't want to go into like TCG Player just to buy 3 Hydrake. All right. I think it's about that time, chat. It's been like 4 hours. I'm tired. I want to take a nap. I want to go take a sleep just a little bit. Be back tomorrow. We might start a bit later to play in the weekly casual because they're doing it on Clash. Which would start like, what, 3 hours from now? Which I know, Teddy, that's really late for you. But yeah. Yeah. Might start a bit before that. You know, like maybe at like 4. So like around now tomorrow. So I can play some Clash and then play in the event. But yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.